Hello, everyone. Darren from the future here. I'm here to deliver this week's recap since this is part 2 of our sewer exploration session. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Previously on Halfcasters, our heroes woke up to a hearty breakfast with the Ashhelm family as a plan was put in place for the day. Maeve, Kira, and Banabin, along with Dom and Reggie, would track the Kytines into the sewers in order to find their hideout and assess their forces. Before leaving, however, Banabin revealed the first part of her secret project, a tiny robot puppy named Doge 1.0. With breakfast concluded, the team descended into the sewers and began tracking the Kytines. After about a half an hour of travel, they ran into a group of diseased giant rats. The team deftly defeated the rats, but not before Kira was bit several times. And that's where we are now. Cool. All right, so you guys carry on. You've already been going about a half an hour. We go another 15, 20 minutes as you're continuing down here. Anything specific anyone's doing or thinking about as you're walking?
Keeping alert for more rat.
Okay, sounds good.
Specifically rat.
The other thing happening here is, Kira, you're starting to feel sick, like feverish. You're getting a little
It's because I'm around
fatigued.
Reggie. Reggie just makes me so fucking tired.
Getting a little fatigued. You're not feeling great.
So, because, I'm at the back of the line, so I'm just, the distance between me and whoever's in front of me is just getting a tiny bit bigger every passing minute. Because I'm like, ooh, eesh.
Yep.
But I'm not letting anyone know. Not letting a single soul know.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a deception check for me, and then anyone who wants to check on her can make an insight check.
That's a 13.
Great. So
2.
Nice.
And I got a nat 1.
Nice. Fantastic. Yeah, you're keeping it to yourself.
Yep.
You're just feeling sick.
Just feeling
not great.
bad, but life just makes you feel bad sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm. When life makes you sick, you say, fuck life, and you keep moving.
Yeah.
Cool. So, you guys carry on. You guys round another corner, and you find that there's that the sewer wall, there's a section of it that's broken and leads into a tunnel. Like a tunnel has broken through this wall into the sewers. You basically see this, just this rough tunnel leading down from the sewer wall. It's about 10 feet wide in here, the tunnel itself. What are you guys thinking at this moment?
Pitch dark in this home dug tunnel, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just as dark as the sewers, but no light at the moment.
And is this the only direction we can go in, or can we keep going through the sewers?
The tracks, based on your 17 survival, it looks like this is where they initially emerged from, and you see tracks leading back into it as well.
So then we gotta go for it, right? Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. Can you guys make an investigation check for me real quick?
A 4. I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to make your ability checks at disadvantage currently as a diseased person.
17.
I'm diseased? Oh my god.
Yeah, you got rabies,
I just
dude.
thought I got a little poison. A little 12.
Thank you.
This is an investigation check.
Yeah.
12.
17.
Great. 17. As you guys move into this, you see that the walls of this tunnel look like they were dug by something large. It looks almost more creature-like than by tools that dug through this tunnel.
A mole.
Yeah.
From Avatar.
And as you guys are kind of moving down here, you're just looking at these marks on the wall and seeing that.
I point this out to everyone and I say, just keep an eye out for a big critter.
I mean, do we want to go back?
I mean, we haven't really solved the problem yet, so I think we gotta keep going.
I'm happy to go. But, I mean, if we think that we might need some more people.
No, we can handle this.
Yeah. Dom says, well, we haven't seen
As I'm
anything
stumbling.
yet. Your concerns are noted, though. Maybe we should send someone up ahead that's more stealthy, that can see without us being seen.
I don't know if I like the idea of splitting the group, but it's up to you. And I look straight at Kira.
And Kira's like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you do.
Everything's great. Everything's great, and I'm having a great time.
You guys can make another insight check if you'd like, and I need another deception check from you. Now it's at disadvantage.
I got a nat 20.
Woo!
Nice.
I got a 10.
I got an 11.
Nice. So
We see through you.
both Maeve and Banvin, you see through this act, you see the coughing. She's getting sick with something. Probably something to do with those diseased rats that kept biting her over and over again.
Is this something that my cure wounds could help?
Or my cure wounds.
You guys can certainly try if you'd like to. If you want to read through Cure Wounds real quick and see if it helps with anything like disease, you can.
That's Darren's way of saying no.
It doesn't. It doesn't, gamers. For all the gamers at home, it don't.
What about potions of healing? I don't have one handy in my inventory.
Yeah, those all heal like wounds and more
physical
like
wounds? Yeah.
yeah, physical things, not like a separate organism that's destroying your body.
And unfortunately, I do not have protect from poison and disease, which wouldn't help anyway because you already got diseased.
Got a disease in my body and a disease in my heart.
Yeah, and the disease in your heart is being annoying.
Anyway, so the two of you notice that she's pretty sick at the moment.
As someone with 5 billion brothers, I've learned to mind the business that pays me. So until she speaks up about it, I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
Can I... So with the spell Identify, if you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Great. Sounds good.
That's something that...
You could absolutely do that, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so do you want to... How long does that take to cast?
1 minute.
1 minute. Cool. So if you want to take a minute here and spend a spell slot to cast that. Cool. All right. Sounds good. So,
You have to touch me?
yeah. So
Or like,
Oh,
why-
wait. I have something. I can help you. I can help you.
Okay.
I don't need help.
Yes, you do. And I immediately just grab your arm and I heal
Whoa.
you for 2 HP, but I also can cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Hey.
Lay on hands pool, baby.
nice. I believe lay on hands. Do you have to do a certain amount of healing?
It simply says, or 5 HP to cure a disease or neutralize. That's fine. I'll do 5 instead.
I need
Cool.
5 anyway. Thank
Great.
you.
So you get 5 healing back, and immediately you feel this golden magical energy flow through you, and just immediately your temperature goes back down. You're sweating slightly less.
I don't know why you did that, but thanks, I guess.
Don't mention it.
Like, I was fine, but thanks.
Yeah, I know.
And
all
then I'm
good.
going to immediately run into the hole and try to stealth.
Perfect. Thanks.
Naruto runs into the hole and
Just
disappears.
into the darkness.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check for
Banavin's
me.
like, well, all right. Just stuffs the pearl
Save
back
what
in.
you got. Save what you got.
A
That thing was
15.
expensive.
15.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let me just check a couple numbers real quick. Bear with me.
A couple. Oh, no.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Darren's gaslighting me.
It's fine. Don't even worry about
He is a man.
it. Don't even worry about it, guys. It's fine. Great. All right. They don't see you. So I'm going to describe a little bit about what you see down here. So there's this tunnel. It leads down to a large 40-foot square chamber with 3 10-foot high bookshelves stacked parallel to each other across the center. And they're filled with like ancient and crumbling tomes and scrolls. The chamber looks old, ancient, predating Lefkey itself, likely. The architecture and designs on the walls tell you that this is likely from a pre-decimation building, possibly the Adarians. Actually, you know Adarians civilization.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you've studied them a lot because they made your manga and everything that you love.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
Uh,
Adarians.
so this is from that time.
And those
built
are
by the
elves,
Adarians
right?
themselves. No, Adarian is more referring to the nation or culture. It's not a specific race.
Okay, then they're cool. They're cool.
They're cool, as long as they're not elves. Some of them are elves, but don't worry about it.
They're on thin ice.
In the far left corner from you, you see another tunnel leading out of this chamber, also heading down. And then in the far right corner, next to a crumbled staircase that used to lead up, but now it's just rubble, you see 4 bound and gagged people sitting on the floor. 2 dwarves, an elf, and a human. But across from you, you see several hostile figures. There's 4 chitines sitting around a small fire, eating bits of meat, while a 5th chitine feeds a massive creature next to them. This creature is like nothing you've ever seen before. It's kind of crazy. It vaguely resembles a canine, but with like a long reptilian neck and head, with long, sharp teeth. And then it's got 2 serrated mandibles up at the top there. Its body is covered with spikes and has plates of thick, silvery chitin, like beetle exoskeleton sort of stuff. But look almost metallic on the outside, like these plates of it. It's got 6 limbs composed of bone, chitin, and steely scales, and they all end in long scythes that look like they could hew through stone. And you recognize that that's most likely what they were using to dig these tunnels, is these large creatures. So yeah, you got this one large creature, you got a total of 5 chitines down here. They're all eating bits of meat from something. They got some meat down here, and then they got the 4 bound and gagged people over in the corner.
Everyone's munching.
They're a very hungry group of people.
What would you like to do with that information?
As much as I hate it, I'm gonna go back to the group and tell them what I saw, but I'm gonna like not make eye contact with Maeve and act like she's not there.
Damn, I'm being
Sounds good,
excluded.
Cool. Dom thinks about it for a sec. He looks at you guys and he's like, well, listen.
They munchin'.
We could call for backup. It took us a while to get down here. It's going to take them about as long.
Slightly less long.
And he looks at you. He looks at you and he's like, do you think that those people down there are in imminent danger?
I mean, they were bound and gagged, and they didn't look like they were enjoying it. And I wink.
Great. Fair enough. Also,
no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, he's deep in thought now. He's like, well, I will turn it over to you guys, Dom says. And he's like, I think we need to go in. Likely these people don't have long left, and we could lose the chitines if they decide to move somewhere else.
And I'm going to take a wild guess and guess what they're munching on might be the people.
Do you still have one of those sanding stones?
I do. We can call for backup, but again, they're going to be some time away.
What if, and I want to hear all y'all's thoughts on this, what if we go ahead and call for backup, however, we also go ahead and go in, and then that way we can already be fighting them by the time they get here, and then that way they can either relieve us of our fighting, so we can recoup or recover or what have you.
They can find our dead bodies if we die.
Or we're already here, we finish everything, how'd you do? We can take some things here that might be of interest, and we can also try to find out more about these guys, and then also save the people.
I think that's a good plan. He hands the sending stone to Reggie, and he says, Reggie, go shout out to the rest of the group. They'll start mobilizing. Should be down here within the hour. And I guess the rest of us should move in.
Yeah, sounds normal to me.
Reggie takes a second, steps away. He talks to the group, gives them directions to where you guys are, tells them where to move. Take a left at the rats. Gives them the whole
The
plan.
pile of dead rats.
And he comes back and joins you guys. And yeah, you can start heading down the tunnel.
I think I'm gonna take the lead and try to get some of the people.
Okay.
Like try to like stealth and try to at least get like I think I could carry one person.
Gotcha.
Maybe not the elf. No, not is it the elephant or elf?
Elf.
Oh.
Two dwarves, a man and a woman, a male elf and a male human.
Okay, I'm definitely leaving the elf. But I'll take one of the
Kira's
people.
a racist.
Sounds good. Cool. You head on in. So it sounds like everyone else is gonna sit back a little bit, or are you guys?
Are we doing? I think we should do a classic Dimension 20 team extraction, team distraction, and split in half, and half of us distract while the other half frees the people, and then you come back and fight with us.
But who's gonna be on extraction? Because
You.
I am the only stealthy person here. So it'll be literally me, and then everyone else is fighting.
Correct. But that gives you enough distraction to save all 4 people.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Literally just lead them to the top of the tunnel and tell them the
I'll
way
just
out.
throw them into the hole.
There you go.
Wait there. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Because I don't think any of us are going to be sneaking around and I jangle my armor. There's no way.
Cool. All right. I like it. Great. So I think, yeah. How do you guys want to distract then? You guys in the lead there.
Can you describe the big critter for me one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my eyes glassed over with fear.
A lot of words.
Yeah, it was a lot of words.
Why don't I just I'll show you guys a picture. For anyone looking at home, these are called Kruthix, Kruthik. So if you ever
More like
want to
Kruthic,
Google it
am I right?
online, that's what you're gonna look for.
Let's see it. Ew! What in the world?
So there you go.
Ew!
Not a big fan of that.
I don't like its mouth. Friends
Uh,
at home, look this yucky thing up. You're gonna be like, what? Ew!
So we got this one large creature surrounded by, or a bunch of chitin are all eating meat around a small fire that they've cocked up. Cocked up? Sure.
Yeah.
And then the
You said what you
4
said.
humans in the back right corner. So yeah, cool. So what's the distraction plan?
Knock over a bookshelf.
A bookshelf?
How big is the bookshelf?
They're about 5 feet wide and they go 10 feet. And there's 10 feet long. And there's 3 of them in the middle here that are all parallel to each other.
And where are the chitin in relation to the bookshelf?
They're on the opposite side of the room of you guys.
So you couldn't like drop
Smush
up.
'em,
Yeah,
yeah.
smoosh.
Not at the moment, but it's something to think about as like a
Okay.
possible plan if you wanted to set something
Distract,
up like that.
smoosh.
Yeah, I think that's the plan for sure. So I think Dom and Babs Vanabin. That's my nickname for you because I like it, and I have been toying with it for the past 3 episodes, and I've decided it's Babs now. But Dom and Babs should be on team full distraction, like in the entryway, yelling and being noisy, like, oh, ha, 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 we're just walking through the sewers, big acting. And then Reggie and I on team bookshelf to smush them. And hoping we get our timing right. But I know Reggie's stronger than Dom, and I'm stronger than you. So
Oh, 100%.
yeah, I think that's good. And I look at Dom for approval, and then I roll my eyes like, actually, I don't care what you think.
I was like, hey, go for it.
How big is the cockroach in comparison to the bookshelves?
Like
If the cockroach comes with it, and we knock over a bookshelf, and it's like so big that it doesn't even smush the other people.
so it's quote unquote medium sized, which means it's like if you think of like a large man on all 4s, that's kind of the size you're looking at.
So it's like a Great Dane sized?
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
We could smush it with a bookshelf.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Let's
That'd
go.
be
Good
fine.
luck. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you stealth in first. And then,
No, I'm waiting until the commotion starts.
yeah?
Well, I'm waiting until they start making noise, and then I'm gonna be like, I think I want
But
to
you have to go past them, so you want to.
like that's what I'm about to say. Like I think I'm gonna like sneak just a little bit in, hide in the shadows, wait for the noise, and then dart towards the people. Because aren't they
Got
by
it.
campfire? The people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that, because I know that that's gonna illuminate me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm
That
gonna
works.
wait.
Perfect.
Okay.
So
So technically, doesn't that mean that Reggie and I are stealthing first?
yeah, sure sounds like it. So let me just reiterate your plan to you guys so that I make sure that I got this right. We got team extraction with Kira, who's going to be off to the side getting people out. We've got distraction with Maeve and Reggie are going to be corralling them over to an area, or are you guys pushing?
We're team bookshelf.
Team bookshelf, and then Dom and Banabin are going to be trying to get them to the
Team
area to be
distraction,
collapsed
yeah.
by the bookshelf.
And how
Yeah.
far are the people away from the hole?
They're about 40 feet away from where you guys are, in walking distance.
Okay.
You could get over to like the corner, like immediately to your side, and get a little closer, and that'll put you 20 feet away from where they're.
Ooh. Okay. And is there any place that I could possibly stash the people that is closer than 40 feet, like 20 feet from the hole? Like any place that's closer, I could stash them instead of going back and forth from the hole to them to back to the hole. Because I only have 30 movement speed, so it's gonna take me 10 years.
Yeah, not much. I mean, you could free them, and they could run themselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
That could always work.
yeah.
You don't have to carry them necessarily.
Yeah, you could free them and then be on team guard.
Team guard. Okay. Yep. That's the plan. Team guard.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. Cool. So we've got our stealth
This is gonna go
team.
tits up.
Uh,
Tits up.
Kira, was your plan to go in first and wait for the rest of the group?
Yeah, go in until I hit like the corner of the bookshelf at the left.
Cool.
The left bookshelf.
Sounds good. That would be they're in the back right corner, so you'd probably want to go to the right of where you leave.
So yeah, everyone's gonna go to the left. I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So we have the plan.
The plan has been made. Is it a good plan? No, but we're gonna figure it out.
Cool. So what's the plan? Kira, you're going in first.
I'm going in. I'm gonna go to the hostages, and I'm gonna try to untie them, and then whatever happens, happens.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we're gonna try to knock over some bookshelves and knock them on the baddies. Done.
Yeah.
Perfect
Once
plan.
Kira gets to about the halfway point, Reggie and I are going to get to our point.
The
that we're
halfway
going
point
to.
of everything she's doing, or
Halfway to the baddies or to the goodies.
just to the hostages. Gotcha. Cool. All right, Kira, make a stealth check. Luckily, you are no longer diseased, so you can do that straight.
That's a juicy 8.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Cool. So
Yeah.
you start making your way in. You turn the corner. You get to that first bookshelf, and you turn the corner. You take a quick peek at the bookshelf, and you see something on that bookshelf. That guy.
No. Oh, fuck's sake.
You see hidden on what?
No.
You
Don't
see
do this to me, Darren.
the binding for an original copy of the 3rd chapter of Two Piece, which is an Adarian manga about the adventures of a pirate with stretching abilities. An original copy.
Darren, it sounds like you had this written down. Like you had planned for me to fail.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please.
You see an original copy of Two Piece.
Yeah, fuck them
the
kids.
3rd chapter.
Fuck them hostages.
Which the 3rd chapter is one of the rarest ones to find. So this is
yeah.
a good find.
Yeah, I'll leave everyone's asses
So,
there.
so you pause for just long enough for a Kaiteen to turn the corner and look straight at you. And
I go for the
Yeah.
book. I go for the book.
all right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Divert plan. I go for the book.
Go for the book.
Nice. Way better. Way better. Way better.
All right, what do we get?
16.
Thank you.
I'm a grandmother.
13.
Nice.
22.
Oof. Oof.
Who rolled that?
All right, Banabin, you hear a loud screeching as one of these Kai-teens start yelling to the rest of the group. And you hear that, and you know that it's action time, and you get to go first. What would you like to do?
And I still have my homunculus.
Yes.
How far away am I from the chitin?
They're about 35 feet away, 40 feet away
Okay.
from the entrance of the tunnel
Okay.
on the other side of those bookcases.
All right. I am going to use my crossbow
Okay.
because my crossbow has better range than my pistol does, and I don't want to take it at a disadvantage.
Are you going into the room at all, or are you going to just stay in the tunnel? Right now you have a bit of a line of sight to like a couple of them, but soon you're going to run out of vision because of those bookshelves in the middle.
I'm going to at least attempt to get them to file into one of the bookshelves so we can still try bookshelf method.
Cool.
And
Sounds
then
good.
if all else fails, just run in.
Perfect.
And then in the meantime, while I am using my crossbow, my my Doge 1.0 is going to start making its way in
Okay.
to use the help action by distracting the enemies.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. So you're good. Its speed is 30 feet, so it can't get all the way over there to do too much, but it can try to start making noise and stuff. I'd have to have it make a check to see if it'll give you advantage. If you'd
Well,
like.
no, not me advantage. Someone else.
Okay, so it's going to start making its way across the room, and in the next round, it'll start being able to help out, that sort of stuff. Cool. All right, go to make your attack.
17.
17 hits. Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah, fire across. You hit one.
All right, now I gotta get a D8.
You
Excellent.
got this. You're going to roll
Is
an 8.
this the
Easy.
D8?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Nailed it.
The D8 is the hardest die to figure out.
Oh no, here we go.
3.
Nice. Cool. 3 total damage.
Yup.
Nice.
3 piercing, though I don't know if that means anything.
Nothing specifically right now, I'm afraid, but that's okay. Cool. So you fire across. You hit one of the chitin that are sitting at the campfire that's just starting to stand up, but it just kind of grazes it just enough for it to turn and face you and see you all the way across the way. You're still a good distance away, but it now knows where you are. Cool. Anything else you want to do on your turn here?
Nope.
Staying at the tunnel?
The only other thing Bannerman would do is just kind of press herself as close to the wall as possible to give other people
Room
the
to
ability
pass.
to run past without having to push through her.
Sounds perfect. All right, Maeve, you're up.
Are any of these little critters considered fiends by any chance? Are any of these fiendish in nature?
They are not.
Dang.
No, they are not fiends.
Dang. Okay. That's totally fine. I'm going to. I think I'm still gonna get in position by the first bookshelf, so that if I can smush any of them, I'm going to. So I'm gonna go as far as I can against that first bookshelf.
Okay. Do you want to go on the? Do you want to go on like one of the short sides so that you're not seen by them, or if you go in between the bookshelves, you'll be
Not
within
in
vision?
between. In between the first bookshelf and the wall.
Okay. Okay. Got
So-
it.
I'm running opposite wall to where Kira is.
Gotcha. And are you trying to do this without being seen?
No,
No. All right. Cool.
I've
So-
given up on that.
Sure. All right. So you move in. You get to that first bookshelf. You haven't attacked anything yet, but yeah, you get to that first place. Cool. It is the Kruthik's turn. This big creature with scythe legs. Let's see. Who's it going to go after? I think that there's a couple different areas that need its attention. There's the holler for whatever over there. There's you moving in. There's Ben firing from the other side. I think I'm gonna roll to see who it goes after.
Yay. Fun.
That's fair.
All right, it's going after Kira.
It wants the 2-piece.
Yeah.
It's protecting the 2-piece.
2-piece is still the funniest thing that's ever happened to me.
So Kira, you're at this one end. You just see
Two-piece.
the one chitin up ahead that has turned the corner. You see all the hostages on the ground that are all bound and gagged, and they're like when they see you coming. And then rounding the corner, you see this massive creature that you saw before, clicking across the ground as all of its pincer scythe legs are all clattering across the floor, and it comes sprinting at you.
Yuck.
It has a range of 40 feet. I'm going to find out if it can reach you. Oh, it has plenty of room to reach you. Fantastic. All right, it's coming right up on you, my guy. So you got this massive creature coming right at you, and it's going to make a couple attacks. First one, 11 to hit.
No.
Well, how about... Awesome, nat 1. So it comes in, it rears back on its 4 back legs and brings its 2 front legs up and starts pincering down at you with these scythes. You just dodge out of the way as they each collide to the stone floor below you and chip the floor, and then it brings its legs back up before it would like to eventually attack you again. But we'll see what happens on its next turn. Cool. So that's the Kruthic. Dom's going to go up next. Is he going to stick to the plan is the question. I think he's going to... what team was he originally on? He was on team...
Distraction.
Distracting the creatures. Cool. All right. Yeah, he's going to move in to the end of the bookshelves, and he's going to start yelling out, "Hey, get over here. I'll fucking kill you." And then he starts...
Hey, come over here. I'll fucking kill you.
That sounded cooler in my head, he yells. And then he's going to fire his crossbow at one of the guys. He's going to shoot for the one that Banabin already hit. And he got a 16 to hit, so he's going to hit. I love when they actually hit. Oh, crap. I rolled a 1 on the damage die, so he's going to do 2 damage into the chitin that's already been... This chitin is counting its lucky stars that it hasn't taken more damage. Only a couple so far.
Banabin just kind of shouts out to Dom, "Good job!"
Thanks, bro. All right. And then Dom's gonna take a few steps back to kind of keep distracting best he can. Reggie is gonna move in. He's going to run out, turn the corner, and go to where you are. And as he's reaching there, he's going to punch his fists together and enlarge himself like we've seen before, where he doubles in size so that he can use his better strength to knock over this bookshelf when it comes need. Cool. All right, that's Reggie. Kira, you're up.
Okay. So what is the situation that I am in right now? Am I on the ground, prone or whatever?
Nope, you're standing. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You've got 2-piece next to you. You've got the Kruthic right in front of you. You've got a chitin at the end that's looking like it's going to start running at you. And then you've got the hostages nearby but behind the Kruthic.
I'm going to be honest. I zoned out after you said 2-piece because I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm going.
That's fine. The main big threat right now is you got a massive Kruthic right in front of you.
I'm going to yell at the
stab you.
Crucix and be like, you can't have it. It's fucking mine. It's mine. You can't have it. And I'm going to run to get the 2-piece.
Cool. Sounds good. Well, it's right next to you, so you can just kind of reach out and grab it. Great. You grab it. You put it in your bag.
Yeah.
That's just an object interaction, so you have to look at the rest of your turn.
And how far am I from the hostages? Actually, I shouldn't take this caquita to the hostages, to be honest. That's a bad idea.
They're about like 10, 15 feet from you.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action go into a rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the caquita with my great axe.
Go for it.
That's a 20 to hit, not nat.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
13 damage.
Nice. Not bad, not bad.
Very decent.
All right, cool. Yeah, you get this good strike in. You get your, with your axe you're using?
Yes.
You get your axe right in between those like armor platings across its body and get a soft bit before pulling it back out. Creature screeches at you.
I think I'm going to try to hit one of the legs. one of the scyther legs.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, you strike in. It still does the 13 damage. You've injured it a bit.
Because I'm trying to slow it down.
Perfect. You see that that arm is starting to move a little bit less. Were you going for? It's got like 4 legs and 2 arms, kind of. Unless it wants to run on all 6.
I'm gonna go for one of the legs. I feel like it's like Fallout, like the whatever they're called, Milorks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit for the legs.
Gotcha. So you like duck under one
That's
of its sides that are
extremely-
trying to hit you,
Yeah.
and you just hit a leg, get a good pierce into
So
it.
that it moves slower.
Exactly.
That's the goal.
The leg is now quite injured. Cool. Anything else you want to do here?
No.
All right. Go.
No,
Stand your
there's
ground.
nothing I want to do.
All right. It's
I got the 2
Kaiteen's
piece.
turn.
I'm done.
So we got the Kaiteens. We got the one that's heading towards Kira. I think is going to run straight for you and kind of come at you from the other side of the Kruthic, and it's going to attack you. We'll start with his turn. So we've got a 16 to hit,
That hits.
and we've got a 6 to hit.
No.
Are
Quite-
those
quite
coming
the
from the Thrycreen or the Kaiten?
Kaiteen, yep. Oh, one more attack. Sorry, I forgot. 14 to hit.
No.
So we've got a total of 5 damage, and are you in a rage?
Yep.
Great. Then we're at half to 2. So 2 damage comes through. Cool. So that's that one. The other 3 Kaiteen are going to go after the big noise, which is Dom. So they're going to start sprinting. And
She's a
Dom's
runner,
right at
she's
the
a track
end,
star.
so they kind of get trapped in there. Yeah, I like your plan. We'll make the plan happen. These 3 Kaiteens are making their way through the middle of the bookshelves here.
And me and my big brother pushed those damn bookshelves over so fast.
Perfect. And you guys are holding your actions to do
Yeah.
that, right?
Mhm.
Cool. All right. So we'll do like a group strength check. What's your strength bonus?
My bonus?
Yeah.
3.
+3? Cool. All right. You're going to take the lead on it, but you'll take advantage. And he gets advantage because he's enlarged, but we'll say that you also get a +2 with him. So advantage and +2. And I'll tell you right now, you're trying to beat an 18. So 18 or higher.
Okay. Advantage +2 +3.
Yeah. So
Okay,
+5.
so +5.
So advantage on the
13.
die, +5. You got to beat an 18.
13.
Come on.
Yeah, easy.
Easy?
18 on the die.
Nice. Perfect. Cool. So the 2 of you, Reggie towering right next to you, you're pushing as well. You guys knock these over, and they domino. First one falls, second one falls. You hear all the creatures screeching and chittering as they fall on top of them. We will count this as... we'll do 2d6. I'm making this up as I go, folks. Was not expecting this. All right.
The rule of cool.
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
2d6 to each of them. Kira was right there as well and didn't move ahead of time. So Kira will also be taking this damage.
That's okay. I got your back.
That's fine.
I got you.
It's all worth it.
You're also raging, so you'll take half damage anyway.
I'm going to do all this real quick. Bear with me. Oh my god.
Oh
I'm
my
rolling
god.
really well for you guys. Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats to you.
What kind of damage is this?
It will be
Bludgeoning?
bludgeoning, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll take half on whatever you end up taking.
Just wanted to be honest.
I appreciate that. Ooh, the Kruthic took 10. Cool. And then Kira, you're going to take 10 half to 5 bludgeoning damage as this bookshelf falls right on you and knocks you back. All the Kaiteens are kind of crushing this. We're going to count that as they're prone as they kind of move through and try to crawl out from the gaps in the bookshelf that have been created after being crushed. So you guys can still see them in there. They're considered prone, so you get advantage on melee attacks against them. However, disadvantage on ranged attacks. And that includes you, Kira. You're prone, but you took 5 damage. And that's going to interrupt the Kaiteen's turn for sure. We'll end their turn there. And Banabin, you're up.
Nice.
Okay. So Banabin is going to run in. She has 30 feet walking speed.
Mhm.
So she's going to run into where she can get within 10 feet of them. I think she should be able to do that in this
Oh
turn.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. And so she is going to cast Poison Spray.
Nice.
So for that, I would just need a Constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
From probably the first one that I see.
Got it. So there's two that are more near the middle that took the brunt of it. They're looking quite hurt. The two that are right at the, there's one more that's like right at the edge of where the bookshelves collapsed, and he avoided most of the damage. But so you can attack him if you'd like. And then there's the one that's next to Kira, which is its own whole thing. So if you want to go after the one that was nearest you there, that would be it's actually the one that took the least amount of damage, or you can try to skirt past him and get one of the ones that are near the middle.
No, I'm going to go for that one.
All right.
And then also Doge 1.0 is officially within range to start the help action.
Cool. Now I do want to remind you that his stats are a little bit different from familiars, and that he can attack, and he has an attack on there. So sometimes helping is better, but sometimes it's better to just have him attack as well. That's completely up to you. I just want to let you know that that's an option.
Yeah. Right now, it seems like help would probably be...
Okay. Where's he
better.
going to be helping? What creature is he going to be?
He is going to help Kira.
Okay. Do you want him to distract the big cockroach creature?
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Cool.
So that's what he'll be doing, at least for the time being.
All right.
So I need a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, well, haha.
Great. Go ahead and roll your damage for that then.
Yes, I need to find a 12.
Nailed it. Yep.
I did?
Oh, yeah.
I'm learning.
You're so good at D&D, dude.
I'm learning. And this is going to be poison damage.
Perfect. Yep. Go for it.
4.
Oh my god.
Nice. You'll love to see it. Yeah, it just coughs a little bit, but it did get some in its lungs, so it's starting to look hurt. Anything else you want to do on your turn there? You are 10 feet away, so you still can move, and you've only moved about 15 feet, so you still have some movement if you want to move anywhere else.
I'll probably back up just a little bit
Okay.
to kind of try to get a little bit of cover, and also
Sure.
kind of give people line of sight to that one.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can head like right behind Dom if you want to.
Yeah.
So two of you are next to each other there. Excellent. All right, that's Bannerman. We're over to Maeve.
Sorry, I'm writing notes. Deep in the source. Okay. Well, now that I've pushed over my bookshelves and gotten that all out of the way, on that back wall where they all were originally, is there anyone who's still in that line?
In the back wall where they were originally, no.
Great. I'm gonna go the long way around to kind of get towards Kira. Can I get all the way over there, or am I just short of that?
It'll be a bit of a distance. Let's see, we could do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. If you go, 40 feet is where you'd hit the first creature, or get to within 5 feet of the first creature. 30 feet will get you within line of sight of Kira and the creatures.
Okay.
Wait, but the bookcases collapsed, so technically everything's at a flat plane now.
Yeah.
So the other thing you could do is just go over the bookshelves if you want to.
Wouldn't that be difficult terrain though?
That would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, exact same distance basically, going around.
Yeah,
or going
let's just go around then,
Okay.
just so that I don't get trapped on top of a bunch of creepy crawlies as they're coming out.
through. Yep.
I'm just trying to close the distance between, like, Kira's side of the fight and myself.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. You sprint around the outside. Do you want to dash to get right up on them, or do you want to keep your distance and use your action for something else?
I would like to...
You'll be about 15 feet away if you don't dash.
Let's just dash then.
All right, cool. You get up right up on them. You're going to be within 5 feet of both the Kruthik and the Kaitine that was going after Kira. They're both prone right now, so they're on the ground. And cool, you get right up on them, use your action to dash, so that'll be your turn. We'll jump over to the Kruthik now, who's going to use half its movement to stand up, and it's going to continue attacking Kira, I believe. And because Kira is currently prone, it is going to roll with advantage. I'm so sorry, Kira. We've got a 21 to hit,
That hits.
and we've got an 11 to hit.
No.
Damn, even with advantage, I still can't roll that well. All right, so we've got 9 piercing damage, half to 4, as it just stabs you right in the shoulder with one of these like scythe-like legs, and then pulls it back out. How's Kira feeling?
Not Gucci. I'm gonna be honest.
Not Gucci. Fair enough.
Not Gucci. Not on death's door.
Mm-hmm. Go. All right, Dom's turn. I think he's gonna
60%
Damage taken or health?
health still had.
Oh, lower.
Okay. Got it.
All right, Dom's turn. I think Dom's going to use his action. Okay.
Because I used my bonus action to dash, right?
Yeah.
Reactions are not bonus actions. They're different.
Yeah, they're different.
So, on the last attacks against Kira, because I'm within 5 feet,
Uh huh.
I can impose disadvantage.
Gotcha. So that would have been just a straight roll.
Would have been just a straight roll. So, did you still hit both?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to roll for it.
Roll for it, baby.
I will allow it this time, since this is your first time using your protection ability, where you can impose disadvantage on a creature attacking an ally.
I simply thought I couldn't use it because I used my bonus action already.
Nope, all good. It rolled a 20 still, rolling flat, unfortunately.
Dang.
Sorry.
Dang.
But that's okay. You can use it on the. You can keep using that every single time. As long as
That's why I came over here.
Cool. So that's the Kruthic. So Dom is going to. He's going to use his action to turn invisible. Booms out of existence, and then starts moving, which you can't see right now. Maeve, you would know this as like an ability that Dwerger often have. You haven't gotten it yet. You're still too young to really for that stuff to start coming up. But you do see him turn invisible, and then he's going to move, and that's going to be his turn. Cool. That's Dom. Reggie, still at his massive 8 feet height or whatever, double his height is. What would that be? 10 feet?
Like 8.5. Oh, yeah, because he's tall.
Yeah, he's tall. He's like
So,
5 feet.
yeah, he's like 10.
He's going to move in and with his massive war pick, and he's going to start striking down on. He's going to attack the one that's been hurt. No, he's going to go after the one that Banabin was going after a second ago. The one that's been poisoned, because that one's pretty good so far, so he wants to get that strike in. Cool, he rolled an 11, which doesn't hit. Fantastic. He can't hit things when he's large. That's what we've learned here. But he's now in the action. He's in the rubble, striking guys as he can. Kira, you're up.
I attack.
Perfect. You're going to stand up first, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Perfect. Get back up. Struggle to get to your feet, but you're up.
15 to hit.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Sorry, 15 doesn't hit. 15 does not hit the Kruthic.
But does it with the help action?
It has the help action, so you can go ahead and roll again.
Oh my
Take that
god! I got a 15 again.
The Doge is just like buzzing around, barking at it.
His
yipping.
name is Doge 1.0, actually.
Doge 1.0 is just
It's extremely important that you include the 1.0.
yipping and yapping, and it distracts you a little bit too, unfortunately. Cool. All right. Anything you want to do on your turn here?
I can't.
All right.
So.
Sounds good.
Doja's just going, much distract, very wow.
No!
Man, how long's it been since we've heard that? Cool. All right. Sounds good. So it's the guide team's turn. They're going to use half their movement to stand up. So they're all like pushing away books and rubble and getting up. And they're going to move into attack. I think Yeah, I think all three are going after... No. This one might not go after Reggie. It did not go after Reggie. It's going after Bannerman. So we've got this one here that's going to... the one that you poison sprayed, Bannerman, is going to go after you. Although he is going to take an attack of opportunity from Reggie. Let's roll that. Can he hit this time? You can, a 21. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh boy, that's going to be a bunch of damage unless I roll poorly on the damage.
Don't.
Which I did. 6 damage. So it is still up, but it's hurt, and it's sprinting at you. Crawling across the floor and getting up and coming at you, Banabin. The other two are going to go after Reggie, and let's get some attacks in. So against Reggie, we've got a 20 to hit. That's going to hit. A 19 to hit. That's going to hit. Oh, no. And a 14 to hit. That is also going to hit. And then the other one's going to attack. Again, they get 3 damage a turn, which is a lot. God, 13's going to hit. Oh, poor Reggie. Oh, no, Reggie, I'm sorry. 17's going to hit. And a fucking nat 20. All right.
What's his armor class?
His armor class is 11.
Oh. Okay.
All right, I'm going to do a bunch of rolling
See ya,
here.
Reggie.
Going to do a bunch of rolling here.
Oh,
Bear with
no.
me.
R.I.P. to the non-realist.
How dare you?
Oh my god, why am I rolling so well on everything? I'm so sorry, Reggie. Oh boy. All right, so we got 10 plus 18 is 28 damage on Reggie. He is still alive, but barely. He gets stabbed like so many times, 6 times total. Just all of this flurry of daggers. I mean, technically not daggers. They're like these just metal shards that they've formed together, these chitines, in all 4 of their arms. And they just start striking in. Reggie takes a lot of small hits, but it's a lot to hurt him a ton. Great, that's the 2 chitine. And then we've got the one going after Banabin. So Banabin,
Yes.
this guy comes right up on you. First attack is a 6 to hit.
Nope.
At least I'm not rolling well against you, right? 14 to hit for the second.
Nope.
How about a nat 1? Fantastic. He just comes up to you and whiffs entirely.
She
He's
is
still
small.
coughing from the poison, still dazed from being hit in the head with a bookshelf. And then we have the chitine against Kira. So Kira does an 18 hit.
Yes, it is.
All
By
right.
how much? What's your armor class?
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to know. 15? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so that first one, we'll do these individually just because you're running low on health. So first one's a 5, which is half to 2 damage. Second is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right, that's going to be 5 again, half to 2 damage. And then a 21 to hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 3, just half to 1 damage. So again, just like Reggie, taking a lot of little hits, but slowly chipping that health away. All right, that's the chitines.
Dez is looking at me so concerned right
Doing
now.
okay?
Doing fine.
Doing okay, buddy?
Great. Okay. Banabin, you're up.
Okay.
Got a chitine right in front of you.
I do have a chitine right in front of me. Is it close enough that I could do a pistol?
You could at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Dang.
Too
Yeah.
close.
Unless
Too
you
close.
want to get some distance from it.
Nope, I don't want to get distance because it'll give me an attack of opportunity. And I'm squishy.
Fair enough.
So I do have my daggers. Could I use a dagger?
Absolutely, you can.
Could I dual wield daggers?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to attempt to dual wield.
Perfect.
She's got a knife.
I've got 2 knives. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Yay!
Roll that damage.
3.
3 damage. Nice.
3 piercing.
Believe it or not, that's still a lot of damage to a guy that has as little health as he does. Great, you got your offhand attack, so it's the exact same thing. You roll like normal.
Yes.
He'll take less on this.
16?
That hits.
Yay!
Now, I'll let you know before you roll. So on an offhand attack, you don't add any modifiers to it, so it's just the straight roll.
Okay.
I'll tell you that he has 2 hit points. So
Okay.
all you have to do is not roll a 1, and he's dead.
Okay.
You can do this. You can do this. You can do this.
3!
Yay!
Yay!
Is this your first kill?
This is my first kill.
Oh my goodness.
Banabin, my love, go ahead and describe how you kill this chitin.
Okay, so Vanderbilt sees this chitin kind of running up on her, and she just gets flashbacks to when she barely made it out, and Maeve totally didn't almost die a couple times. Don't worry about it.
Worry, it's
And
fine.
so she just, in a bunny-filled rage, just goes stab, stab, and just kind of just stabs indiscriminately because she doesn't really use daggers too often. She doesn't really know where she's stabbing. She just so happens to stab in the correct spots to pierce a kidney, as well as hit at just the right angle to hit like a very important vein,
An artery,
an
yeah.
artery, while also stabbing and piercing through a lung.
Perfect. You're just
violently
stabbing and stabbing.
Stabbing.
And you just
randomly.
happen to, with both hits, just strike the exact vital organs you need to take this thing out.
Yes.
Pop off.
When
icon.
you strike that artery, there's just a spray of blood that hits you, covers you in blood, as it falls back and dies. This like greenish goo that they call blood. And you have killed your first chitin. Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! Anyway, anything else you want to do for your turn there? That's your action and your bonus action.
Nope. Because there are still some chitin coming out from underneath the bookcase, correct?
There's 2 that were under the bookcase, but they're both attacking Reggie right now, and they just did a ton of damage to him.
Okay. I'm going to actually slowly make my way towards Reggie.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, Maeve, you're up.
Okay. I'm within 5 feet of Kira.
You're technically 10 feet away because you're on the other side of the Kruthik and the chitin. But if you want to skirt around them or
Yeah, can I?
that's fine. Yeah, you can get to the other side and get right next to her.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do a nice healthy cure wounds on you.
Perfect. Go ahead and
So
roll.
nice, so healthy. Not as good as I wanted, but still 5.
All right, 5 healing back to Kira. Awesome. All right, that's your action, a bit of your movement. Anything else you want to do here?
Nope.
All right, that's the Kruthik's turn. I think it's going to still go after Kira. Here come some strikes. 2 strikes to be specific.
At
Stabbing down with its
disadvantage.
pincers. Cool, so you want to use it for this first one? You announce it before it attacks normally. And you can choose which one you want to do. First attack or second attack. Or save it.
Yeah, let's do it on first attack.
All right, sounds good. Cool. So it rolled a 14 and a 7. So it takes the 7 and misses. And then it's going to get its second strike in. So you already used it, so it won't be at disadvantage for the second. But rolling flat, it rolled a nat 1. Got a 6. So you're fine.
Juicy.
Cool. So 2 strikes come in. Both miss. First one was going to hit you, but Maeve steps right in between you and the creature with her shield, and it glances off the shield. Great. That's Dom's turn. He's still invisible, but he's going to... I think he sees what's going on with Reggie, and he's going to take advantage of that. So you guys hear the noise of a crossbow go off and see a bolt coming out from the back of the room, the opposite side of where he was before he moved. And from invisibility, he fires and definitely hits. one of the Kytines. And he has a heavy crossbow, so that's going to be a D10. Oh my god, rolled a 10 on the die. Just pierces one of these Kytines in the head that's attacking Reggie. The attack drops him out of invisibility, and he just yells out, "Get your hands off my brother!" And then he starts to reload a second bolt. Cool. That's Dom's turn. Family love. We love to see it. All right, Reggie. He's got one Kytine left in front of him. He really kind of has to take it out, or else it's gonna knock him out likely. So he's going to strike down with his war pick. Cross his fingers. 22 to hit, baby.
Yeah.
Now let's see if I can roll well on damage this time.
And you can.
And I can. 9 damage, which is
Wow.
perfect because it had 7 hit points left. He strikes down, and just this massive war pick that he now has because it grew in size with him strikes down and cleaves this thing in half. And that Kytine is down. So we've got one Kruthik left and one Kytine.
Let's go, Reggie!
They're both currently fighting Maeve and Banabin. Sorry,
go.
Maeve and Kira. Speaking of Kira, you are up.
I attack.
Perfect. Attacking the Kruthik again.
Yeah.
Cockroach.
Nakakwita. Oh. That's a 17 to hit.
Perfect, that hits. No.
So what? Are
17
you
doesn't
serious?
hit. 17 does not hit. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting
How many
high.
times?
It's in like this armor plating sort of thing.
Even with it continuing to be helped.
Oh yeah, you want to have him do another held action?
That's
Perfect.
literally damn.
Doge 1.0 only
Keeps-
knows one thing, which is
No.
much distract many. Wow.
Well, he's doing his best, but it's too cute for Kira because she cannot
Many
hit it
wow.
again. All right, Kira,
Elon
I'm
Musk
sorry.
would be proud.
Damn.
Gets that strike in. This thing has massive AC. Again, it's got like this armor plating sort
Even
of
if
thing.
I'm attacking the legs?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take like a proper specific strike at the legs to do like an effect, you do have to take that at disadvantage going forward in the future.
Oh, okay.
If you're not just attacking hit points.
But would the AC be lower if I did that?
No. Because its legs are
Then what's
also
the
covered
point?
in plating. Well, if you want to do an effect like slow it down or something, or chop off a leg, so specifically do something. Cool. All right, that's Kira. You're standing your ground. Not moving or anything, right? All right, cool. Kytines are up. So we got this Kytine here. I think it's going to go after Maeve, who's right there.
Do
so
it.
Wow.
this Kytine's
Do
going to
it, you
start
won't.
attacking. Yeah.
Go,
Yeah?
go, go.
Yeah?
Go. Go.
10 to hit.
No,
How about
No.
17 to hit?
no.
Fucking AC. And a 12 to hit.
No.
Yeah, this thing just stabs at you with a bunch of attacks. You're just blocking with your shield. One hit strikes across your armor, but with its new protections, it just glances off. And that
Even with
is,
its old protections, it would have glanced off, baby.
and that's the Kytine. We're over to Banabin.
All right. Banabin, how close am I to Reggie?
Close enough to get there with your movement.
Okay. Then I'm going to do my movement.
Cool. So he's like
Boing.
standing in the middle of this bookshelf rubble. And you step through it, climb over some things, and you get right over to him.
And I'm going to just put my teeny tiny little bunny paw
On his big
on
leg.
his big old foot or whatever I can get to.
Yep, you just touch his thigh.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Perfect. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll the healing he gets with that.
11.
Nice. Not bad, not bad. All right, cool. He
Huge
heals up
on
for
cure
11.
wounds.
You see he's like covered in just like small cuts and stuff that have added up. And you see a lot of them start to close up or suture themselves. And he's feeling a little better. He reaches down with his big hand and pats you on the head and says, "Good bunny." And then he turns to face the enemy. Cool.
Vanderbilt just kind of goes, but doesn't really know what to say. She's just like,
Just
what?
stunned by massive hand. Good
So
bunny.
she's just gonna like slowly walk backwards to get to the people who are bound and gagged because we've kind of forgotten about them.
Perfect. You start moving over to them. Sounds good. Maeve, you're up.
Wow. Cool. So we've got a Kytine left and the big guy, right?
Exactly. They're both right there in front of you.
Is there only one Kytine left and it's the one we're fighting?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's looking pretty healthy. He hasn't taken that many hits.
Yeah.
And avoided most of the bookshelf.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to attack him. Because I think
Love it.
he's easier to hit.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's a raw 15, and I think it's +5, so dirty 20
Nice. That hits.
is dirt. And I'm gonna use my Divine Smite, I think.
Perfect. Roll that damage.
I'm gonna.
Oh, cool. So, first time using Divine Smite, which is
Sure
fun.
is, haha.
So you're going to use one of your spell slots, and what do you add to that?
A D8.
1d8?
Yeah. No, 2D8.
2d8. 2d8 plus your normal weapon damage.
Which is 6.
Perfect. Ooh, that's going to be a meaty strike.
Maybe.
Definitely believe in yourself.
6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Plus 1 is 12.
Guess how many hit points he had?
12.
He had exactly 12 hit points. Perfect. You grab your mace. You funnel it with this this energy.
I baseball swing it. Fully, 2 hands, batter up, out of the park. You hear the boing of its head
Boom.
as it bounces
and-
off into the distance.
Yes.
Home run, baby.
Its head just pops off of its neck and goes flying off into the darkness. Lovely. Fantastic. Cool. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Bonus action, movement?
No.
Fantastic. Well, it's the Kruthik's turn. It has a vendetta, so it's going to continue against Kira. So, first stab, we have a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Do you want to use your defense on this next one?
Yes.
Yes? All right, sounds good. So it's going to roll a disadvantage on the second strike as Maeve steps in to block it with its shield. And it got an 8 with disadvantage. Fantastic. So 2 strikes, misses both. Still trying to kill Kira. It's grown angry of you, Maeve. So,
Too bad.
all right, Dom's up next. He's reloaded his crossbow and he's going to fire at the Kruthik.
I ain't going nowhere, baby.
Trying to beat an 18, and he got a 4. So that's Dom. Reggie's up next. Reggie's going to move in behind the Kruthik to start striking down at it. And with a 9, he doesn't break its armor. Good job, guys. Kira, you're up.
Oh my god. I'm going to attack.
Oh, really?
I'm going to attack, and I'm going to
And
do
you're
it at
gonna hit.
advantage. I'm
Yep.
going to do it at advantage, and I'm going to hit.
And it's also because you're getting the help action from Doge.
Yep, Doge 1.0 is right there.
A dirty 20.
Nice, that does it.
Yeah.
That gets through the armor.
Thank God.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, sick.
Aw,
16 damage.
Guys, want to know how many hit points the Kruthik had?
16.
16. Exactly enough. Go ahead and describe how you want to
I'm
take
going
this
for
thing
his legs. I'm going for his legs, and when I chop off all of his little legs, I'm gonna go for, what is it? Like a reptile head?
out. Yeah, it's
with
got a long snake-like neck.
Well, it's a long neck is a lot of surface for me to chop off.
Perfect.
True.
You methodically go through and chop off each one of its legs, so that's just a stump on the ground with a long neck. It's trying to nip you the whole time, and you're just batting it away. And you strike clean across the neck. Head goes tumbling across the ground, blood gushing everywhere,
It's
pooling
still
up on the
chomping.
ground.
And I'm gonna
It's
turn
doing it.
around and see
few more
everyone
chops.
who is like coming to like attack it and be like, I didn't need anyone's help, okay? I had it.
Reggie shrinks down to regular size, and he's like, okay, sorry. And he steps away.
And I'm like,
I say, looks like you needed help to me.
I'm like-
I just turn around.
Cool. Awesome.
I don't even hear that because I'm starting to read the two piece.
Perfect.
Toothpiece.
You start reading the toothpiece. Cool. All right. So you guys are here. You see Dom has already gone over and is like freeing the hostages and chatting to them. Reggie goes by his side to help out. The rest of you guys have free reign of the room here. You do see that off in the area where they were with the little fire pit they had going and everything, there is like a mound of just like coins and goods just like out. Looks like the people that they've captured, these are like the things that they've gotten off of them over time. So you just have this little hoard of wealth sitting over there. So if you want to start going through that, you absolutely can.
Yes.
Yes, your Banabin's running right for it.
Banabin sees it and goes, Doge 2.0.
Perfect. And then Kira, you're over there
I'm
reading.
reading.
Fantastic. Maeve.
I'll probably help my brothers free the hostages before I help Banabin.
Okay, sounds good. Let's run through that real quick first as Banabin starts inventorying. So it's these two dwarves, male and female. You see a male elf over there and a male human. And then you see, Dom's already freed the two dwarves first. And you actually recognize these two dwarves. Just from afar, you haven't seen them too much up close and personal. But this is the Kilia and Thoradin Aranor. They're immediately thanking Dom. And you're helping the others out. Anything else specifically you want to do here? They're just thanking you profusely.
I kind of want, like, the reason I came over here was more so to check to see if Dom was going to start extorting people immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, don't forget who saved you and that kind of stuff. So that I could immediately undercut him.
Yeah, I'll tell you that you see that he's putting a lot of attention into Kilia and Thoradin and not as much to the human and elf. Like Reggie eventually has to go free them.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, it's no problem. The Ashholmes are always here to help our community. He's talking to them in that regard.
Get your head out of your own ass. Let these people go. Say it loudly.
He's like, oh, don't worry about her. That's just my sister. Anyway.
You guys can go. This is the way out. And I'm like talking over him, pointing towards the exit. We've already cleared it. It is totally safe to go that way. We've got family coming. It's gonna be fine.
They're the human and the elf immediately stand up and start walking out. After shaking hands, Kilia and Thoradin head on out as well.
Can I see if any of them are injured before they go?
Yeah,
just to see if I can like top up their health.
Yeah, make a quick medicine check for me real quick.
Yeah.
Check them out.
+2, 17.
17? Plenty. Nothing too serious. They have like cuts and bruises and stuff, but none of them are like limping. They seem to have full functionality.
Great.
Nothing that a good night's rest isn't gonna cure.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. All right. Well, let's check out that loot, shall we?
Yeah.
So a bunch of coins. We've got a total of 2,000 copper pieces, 1,050 silver, and 70 gold pieces. There is a box of dynamite as well. Most of it is empty. It looks like it held a lot more dynamite than before, but there's 4 sticks of dynamite left in here. You see a pair of comfortable black slippers with like a web design on them. Banabin, when you notice them, you notice the telltale signs of magic items, which is that they're uncomfortably pristine. Like they're down here in the sewers and dust and grime is over everything except for these slippers. And they just kind of have that air about them, that there's something magical about them. You don't necessarily know what it is right away, but it's something to look into more.
I kind of put those ones to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And if there are any other magical items, I also put them to the side to identify later.
Okay, sounds perfect. And then there's also a closed glass jar containing like a white viscous solution in it. Looks like it's some sort of balm or ointment of some kind. Something to look into later. That's everything that you guys see there. So you guys start going through that stuff. Dom heads over to where the entrance to the tunnel is, or the second tunnel. So not the one that you guys came in, but the one that goes deeper down. And he's already looking at it, and he's like, we should figure out some way to close this. Like, this is likely they came from further deeper down. Probably leads down to the Underdark. Do you guys have any idea of how we might want to shut this down?
Looking at it, is it just naturally bored tunnel again?
It's likely done by the Kruthik again.
Okay.
Like it was dug, but by a creature.
So my immediate thought is me and Reggie go at it with our weapons and just knock Rubble into it, so that they at least have to re-dig it out until we can get a more permanent solution. So anybody with a big blunt weapon just slam on the walls until the rocks fall down.
Yeah, Reggie turns to you and he's like, we got this. And the two of you head on over.
Smash.
Perfect. And just start trying to break down the wall with blunt instruments, going at it as hard as possible. Cool. All right. So you guys are working on that. Kira, you're reading this book. I am riveting. You've read this story before. There are other copies that have existed, and they've made copies of the copies. You've read those before, but there's something about reading it and touching something that has been touched by the people that created this ancient culture, that's given you goosebumps. And as you're reading it, you're like, you look back at the rubble and you see in the rubble, sort of sticking out, you see something that catches your eye. It's like a black, like leather, like hollow tube, which you start recognizing as like maybe a bracer or something you wear, is sticking out of this rubble.
And it's black?
It sure is.
I go and pick it up.
All right, sounds good. You pick it up, you get a closer look at it. It's you see that it's adorned with like this intricate, like inlaid skull and like thorny vine design.
Ooh.
Some of the thorny vines have like little red roses in this inlaid design.
Would you describe this item as a gauntlet by any chance?
Yeah.
Great.
More absolutely. It's more of like a bracer, because it's like just goes on the wrist and the arm. Yeah, yep. Bracer is what you're looking.
So I'm gonna take my arm warmer off and I'm gonna immediately put it on.
Perfect.
For the people at home, I wrote on my notes, definitely cursed bracer.
Perfect. So you put on this definitely cursed bracer.
Yeah. Aesthetic over curses any day. I'd rather be cursed and looking cute than not be looking cute.
So you have about 3 seconds of like, ooh, this looks very nice, before you start feeling this burning sensation.
Oh my god, I got a UTI.
As this on underneath where this bracer is sitting on your arm, and it's almost like burning and growing tighter on your arm. Then you hear this deep, evil laugh in the back of your head before everything goes black and you will go unconscious. Everyone else, you see her fall to the ground, just crumble to the ground. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Yay.
Woo,
but I would
nice.
like for you to emphasize how cutely I fell. I had the gauntlet, looking good, looking sexy.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check to see how cutely you fell.
6 foot tall, just like a plank onto the floor, like the fridge fell over. Ka-dunk.
That's a juicy 19.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I definitely fall like,
yeah, hand goes up to the forehead. You collapse to the ground.
That's the gauntlet hand as well.
Exactly.
See, I was thinking like a drag queen death drop if you got a nat 20, so that's what I'm going with.
If only I got a nat 20.
Awesome. Well, we'll talk about more of that over on our after show. You can check that over on the patreon.com.
Give us your money.
Hell yes, please do. It helps us keep the lights on, pay all our bills. It's good stuff.
You can catch us everywhere at Halfcasters, by the way, except Instagram, in which we are Halfcasters Show.
Yep, because Instagram decided to screw me over. So
yeah, we hate Instagram. It's the worst platform. Just kidding. Instagram, please. don't delete my account.
We love it. But yeah, updates and everything on all of our socials there. Yeah, cool. Anything that everyone wants to plug or anything? We feeling
Follow
good?
us everywhere and give us all your money. Thank you so much. for
Easy as
Give
that.
us your money.
All right.
Blech.
Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.